That's not going to help anything. Hey, good morning. It's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. I hope you're doing well. It is 6:34, so we're like an hour later than normal. But you know what? And this is our 45th episode, actually. We're almost at 250. It's pretty amazing, huh? I'm Greg Mester, Scrum Master, Agile Coach, and we talk about Agile and Scrum in a practical and tactical way, and also apply Agile and Scrum to other things we do in life and how you can use these techniques to help you through difficult times and issues. And I just had a brain stoppage because it's early and it's Monday, and it's a typical Monday, except for the fact we're all quarantined at home. But we do this so you can get home to your family and friends, which you're stuck at home. So I guess we don't need that part of the intro, because now you're physically stuck at home. Now you got to figure out, how do we separate yourself from your family and friends, because you're with them 24/7. And we want to bring more value to the customer and do it in a way that you're not working 60, 80 hours a week, not a day. I said day yesterday, it was week. And have a little fun along the way and do some fun stuff when you get home, or fun stuff in the office, fun things when you work, just to keep the atmosphere light and continue in happy things. So the two things I want to talk about today is getting a pace, especially with the coronavirus here, and how to do that, and then also limiting your goals and ambitions during this period. So first off, I think watching what's going on, just like in Scrum and Agile, sometimes it's better just to get in and shared that article from that emergency responder about the Ebola virus, when he said you just got to get in there and start attacking it. And I kind of think that's the same way with what we're doing today. The nice thing about today is Monday. It's the first week after a lot of states, where at least where I live in Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey was later, where they told everybody you have to stay home and you can't, non-essential, non-life sustaining people have to stay home. So pretty much everything except for people work in the grocery store, or if you got to go get food. So you're pretty much stuck. The nice thing about doing it early and getting it over with is now we're in a full work week. People who can work remotely, you get into a rhythm now. Now it's time to build a rhythm. Chaos was all last week. This week, chaos is over. The weekend's done. I was hanging out with my family. Didn't get a lot of stuff done, except for hanging with the family and just be with them and support them. Where other people want to do work and do all this new stuff. And I'm like, no, it's not what you want to do right now. You kind of want to be with them, get them all relaxed. Now is the time getting back into a common pace. And that's the beauty of Scrum. Eddie, would you stop messing with the cat? The boy is messing with the cat right now. I'm banging him in the head with my elbow. Come here, Bubbles. We got a cat. See, there's a tail. There's a tail. And the idea isn't getting a pace. Like in Scrum, we have certain pace. Every day we do a daily Scrum. We just do that process. Beginning of the sprint, you do your sprint planning. Towards the end of the sprint, you do your review and retrospective. And you do it every company, could be every day, a lot every day. Weekly paces, however you do, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I've been in a month. So it depends. And you can do longer than a month. But usually a month is what they suggest, and I would agree. Anything longer than a month is just a waste. You're really not doing anything. You're putting around. But it's better to get it done sooner. People are like, oh, so we do sprint 0. Let's take 6 weeks to get everything. No, let's take 2 weeks to get everything done. Get everything set up, everybody in place. Give yourself 2 weeks, get it done. So, but with this whole thing with the coronavirus, I think getting yourself in a pace is really important. As we talked about, get yourself set up. Last week you had your time to figure it out. Today you got to get set up. Find your little spot where you can do your work. Stay in touch. Do what you normally do. Do your 8. If you work 8 hours a day, 9 hours, 10 hours, hopefully not 10 hours, and you listen to the show and you're down to 8, get in a place where you can do your work. Treat it like you would normally do a job. Don't do a bunch of other things. That's the key. One of the keys of working at home. And then that time we talked about, you get that extra hour and a half. What do you do with that, right? So we'll talk about that too. But I do believe getting into the pace sooner than later is a positive thing. I just got a message from one of my people out in New Zealand. He's saying they're on lockdown now. It's here, but now they're behind. They're behind everybody else. They should have locked down earlier when everybody else did. Just said, get it done, do it. That we're all in sync. Anyway, so that's what I'm talking about pace. Get into that pace early. Try to get that today. Today's Monday here in the East Coast. First day of this full work week underneath the coronavirus. Get into a pace. Figure out what you want to do all day, just like you would do in your office. Work, get up, take a break, walk around, stretch your legs, do some exercises, get some coffee, whatever you need to do. Go back to work, get lunch, get in that pace. And at the end of the day, just like you would leave work, leave this computer. Go home. Go do something. And now let's talk about what to do with that extra time. Like I said the other day, I will gain about an hour and a half extra a day because I would have like a 30-minute commute, 35-minute, maybe 35-minute commute in the morning, and maybe an hour or so commute in the afternoon. So it's about 45 minutes in the morning, 45 minutes in the afternoon. So what do you do with this extra hour? And this is the next thing I'll talk about. What do you do? I want you to think in a Kanban way or a Scrum way or limiting your work in progress, limiting your agenda, because then you're going to get frustrated. I see so many people think, I'm going to get all this stuff done. I'm like, no, you're not, because you got to do your work. You don't have all this extra free time. You got a little bit of free time. So limit your goals on what you want to achieve over and above what you normally do for your job, if you can. I mean, if you're out of work, but do Scrum and Agile, write a list of things you want to do. Like if you're not able to work and you're unemployed this time, list the things you do, list the priorities, just where we do Scrum. Maybe we'll do tomorrow, we'll do a whole, how do you prioritize that? And do a fictional avenue if you're unemployed this week or something like that. Most IT people, you can work remotely. Most businesses, you can too. You can follow up with customers and do old school marketing, right? But limit what you do. Do a limit of the work in progress, right? WIP. Limit that. Try just doing one thing. Pick one thing this week. Don't go crazy. That's the biggest thing I see, because we're talking about process improvement. Just like in a retrospective, at the retrospective, you want to come out of the retrospective with one thing that you want to work on as a group. Do a retro on yourself. What your goal is, and do that one thing. I got a cat running around like crazy. Can take the world out. I'm waiting for the lights to come crashing down. But pick one thing that you want to do. Like for me, I want to finish reading a book. So every 45 minutes in the morning and the 45 minutes in the afternoon, I'm just going to read towards this book and clean the book out. Once I do the book done, then I'll go do something else. And that's my goal. But just limit to one thing at a time. Get it done. Step by step, just like he says, step by step. Pick the one thing, get it done so you feel like you accomplished everything, something. If you try to do 5 different things, you're not going to get any of it done. You're going to feel beaten, right? So get one and say, hey, one good thing out of this thing is I got this one thing done, and just get that done and then do the next thing. But it's only 45 minutes. What can you really do in 45 minutes? Not much. So pick the one thing, study a class, whatever, like if a class online is an hour long, you get 1 class or 2 classes done. That'd be great. So just think of it that way. With that, we're going to bow out. It's Monday. It's still late. It's it's like 6:43. Got things to do. Get ready.
Probably have to go to the store.
Have to go to the store?
No, probably don't have to go.
Oh, they got to go to the store. All right. In case you got to go to the store, we'll see you later. Have a good day. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Take care of your family, yourselves. Do some WebExes with the family tonight, right, Ed?
Yeah.
Yeah, or WebEx or Zoom or Google Hangouts, some kind of video thing. We should call Grandma and Grandpa, right? Want to do that tonight?
Yeah.
We'll do Grandma and Grandpa today. Maybe we'll do it in the afternoon. Not all in the middle of the night. Maybe in the afternoon for lunch. That'd be a great way.
Can we do it with Connor?
You want to do it with cousins? We'll get your cousins on. They should be studying. All right. Hey, ring the bell. You want to keep listening. This guy's still going viral. He had 25,000 views last night. Future YouTuber right there. Anyway, take care. It ain't me. He's blowing me away. Have a great day. Enjoy your Monday. Have some fun.
I'm gonna have
Bye.
a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I know we got to work on your YouTube channel one day. All right. Bye. Happy scrumming.